Jesus Christ. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Crathan back again with another video, and today we are talking about some awesome stuff that happened today. So, let's talk about the Silent Hill transmission, Konami's first official live stream of something cool in a while. I'm not gonna lie to you, because they don't do much anymore. From those of you who've already known, and I've talked about it a million times at this point, so I'll just continue to yap about it. If you've known me well enough on this channel, you will know I am a big Silent Hill fan. I absolutely adore Silent Hill for what it is, and I am such a big fan. So to see the Silent Hill transmission today, I had to be there. I took my break at work when it started. I had to see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my co-workers. I left you in the dust, but Silent Hill transmission ain't gonna watch itself. But today, let's dive into the transmission together. For those who haven't watched it or aren't caught up to speed on everything, let's talk about everything we saw on the Silent Hill transmission today, and just talk about all the sick and awesome shit we saw today. Basically, a couple of things was announced about Silent Hill 2. We got to see it at State of Play, and it was a very, very exciting to see. I am pleased to announce to everyone that Silent Hill 2 Remake will be releasing October 8th, 2024. I am super beyond excited to be able to announce something like that, because it is something I've been waiting years for at this point. I think the Silent Hill 2 Remake got announced about 2-3 years ago, and ever since then I've just been waiting for updates. God, I was so excited for this game, and they showed off a bunch of gameplay footage of the game, and might I say, it looks so much better than what you would originally seen in the trailers before. James got a nice looking rework to where he doesn't look like a depressed 50-year-old man that drinks a Coors Light every night before going to bed. Instead, he looks a lot more like his original self in the Silent Hill 2 PS2 copy, or, you know, the original version, shall we say. So it was very exciting to see that. One of the other complaints was about quick time events when you were grabbed by monsters, which was already a thing. There just was never a button prompt that would show on screen. They did remove the button prompt, so now you basically are more on your own. There will be no hand holding. It's still there, so when you get grabbed by an enemy, you will still have to tap the buttons to escape, which I think that's nice. I think it doesn't simplify as much for newcomers, because not a lot of people will get that. In fact, I only found that you were able to escape by looking it up online and just coming across it by complete chance. So yeah, that was one of the big things. But the gameplay overall looks great. The new trailer looked awesome, and I was very, very excited to see so far how the game's looking. I believe Bloober Team has announced that it basically is at the end of its development. So basically all they're going to be doing now is just working on the game, like patching it up a little bit, you know, some nice finishing details before it releases, since they have plenty of time. Another thing, Konami decided to announce as well that Silent Hill 2 is now available for pre-order, which is very exciting. I will be pre-ordering my copy tomorrow. If you pre-order the original version, you like the base game, which is $70 right now, you will get 3 different masks that James can wear in the game. One of them is a pyramid head helmet made out of a recycled pizza box, which was pretty funny. The other one is the dog from the Dog Endings head with a headphone on it. I thought that was pretty cool as well. And then the other one is a PS5 exclusive, the Robbie the Rabbit mask, which I think looks pretty cool. All of them look so silly, and I'm just glad Silent Hill, I'm glad Silent Hill seemed to keep that little touch of humor with stuff like that, because it's always been there. It's just something not a lot of people notice, because deep down there is some moments where it's kind of like has silly stuff like that. And then in the digital deluxe edition, if you pre-order it or buy it, it comes with the digital art book of concept art by Masahiro Ito. for creature designs, settings, all kinds of different stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. And then the digital soundtrack by Akira Yamaoka. If I pronounced it wrong, I'm going to cry. He is going back with a lot of new tracks and also new arrangements of currently existing songs, which I'm very excited to see that as well. And I'm so excited.
またサウンドトラックは今回も原作と同じように山岡明さんが手掛けており、原作の楽曲のアレンジ版のほか新曲も収録されています。
If you also pre-order the digital deluxe edition, you get to play the game up to 2 days early before its actual release. So instead of October 8th, you could play it as soon as October 6th, which I think is a very nice thing to do. Some people have been waiting quite a while to play it, so I think that's a cool thing to do. Another thing we saw during the Konami Silent Hill transmission was new scenes and behind the scenes footage of the new Return to Silent Hill movie. Originally, I even spoke about it a little bit in my video essay. I was very mixed feeling about the movie. So the director of the first movie, Christopher Gans, he is actually helming the directorial chair in the new Return to Silent Hill movie. So I was very unsure, although he did great with what he was given in the first movie. I still think the first movie wasn't all that great. I think it could have been a lot better if just done right. But from what Christopher Gans has talked about in basically about the new movie, they've recreated a lot of scenes, settings, locations, and all that different kind of stuff. It overall just looks pretty decent. They showed the opening scene where James is by the lake in the beginning of Silent Hill 2, and it shows the movie setting of it. And I feel like they did a really good job keeping it as close to the game as possible. And another thing Christopher Gans also announced about the movie was that Akira Yamaoka would actually be coming to help, was actually on board with helping for the movie's soundtrack. Basically, I know what you're thinking, but Nathan, wasn't he in the first movie's soundtrack as well? Basically, what happened on that front was the requirement for them shooting the first Silent Hill movie was the music, someone in the music, like the music department had to be a Canadian. So it was like something around that. They had to be Canadian or something like that. So basically, Akira Yamaoka didn't really do much on terms of the first movie. They kind of had another guy mixing and mastering everything. So in this movie, he's actually working more on the movie and giving more of his take on when different music should be used and stuff like that, and making apparently new original tracks, I believe, which I think is fucking superb, Christopher Gans. That is a good on you, and that automatically made me feel a lot better about the movie, knowing that someone from that department was actually on board and like helping make the movie just overall come out better. So overall, the Silent Hill transmission didn't talk about Silent Hill F, Silent Hill Townfall, other different games that were coming out soon. They mostly talked about Silent Hill 2 Remake and the Silent Hill movie. Those were the two big topics that were talked about in the transmission. Other than those, however, they did announce some merch drops, which I thought was very exciting as well. I thought that was pretty awesome to see some merch drops. You know, I always appreciate a good merch drop here and there. They came out with Silent Hill 2 memorabilia coins, like collector's coins, stuff like that. They came out with a cute little figure of Pyramid Head. I thought that was pretty cool as well. What else? Oh, the big one, the big cream of the crop. They came out with a bunch of different coasters. They came out with this really cool button-up shirt I think I'm going to be getting. And then another one I'm going to be getting, a Silent Hill 2 limited edition James Sunderland jacket. And I could not be more fucking overwhelmed with joy, because I would see these on the internet these were like very hard to find jackets, so this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity to get those jackets. Other than that, however, I think only other thing merch wise they talked about was Silent Hill the short message, and even then there wasn't really much coming out of that. It was literally just a Sakura like figure that you could get, which I mean, it's cool. The cherry blossom Sakura was a pretty cool monster in Silent Hill the short message, but everybody knows how I feel about Silent Hill the short message and interact with it. It was pretty much a walking simulator. And that is what I will put it as for gameplay. Walking simulator. Yep. Music, infinite out of 10. Music was fucking goated. Story, I think we're all getting the same thing here. I think we're all kind of agreeing on it. Gameplay was shit. Story was alright. Music, god tier. I think we're all gonna agree on that. Yeah. That's how I feel about Silent Hill the short message. But another thing they talked about, they released the OST for Silent Hill the short message, which I really liked the OST, so that was pretty cool to see. However, it would have been more of a surprise if they hadn't released the soundtrack like 2 weeks ago on Spotify, so it was something I kind of already saw, so it was more I just saw that and I was like, okay, cool. And then they begged you to play it. It's free, so I guess go play it if you have time to kill. There's no trophies, so if you just want like a nice little 3-hour, I think it was like a 3-hour experience. I don't even remember at that point. That live stream was such a blur to me. It's just parts of that live stream are just engraved in my head now. Alright, I wish I could make this video a lot longer, but I'm all about being honest, upfront, and getting straight to the point. I'd rather not beat around the bush, because I'd rather not do you guys dirty like that and keep you around forever. You guys got better things to do than listen to a man yap about Silent Hill. There wasn't too much to the transmission, so other than everything I talked about, that was pretty much it. But I'm very glad, and I thank you guys for stopping in today, taking a few minutes just to summarize with your boy about Silent Hill. If you like this video, leave a like, comment down in the description what you think I should talk about next, what I should yap about then, and if you like the video and you aren't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I feel more comfortable saying it now. I think you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're liking what you're seeing, or if you think that you enjoyed the video, go ahead, why not show some support? It truly means a lot. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end it today. This has been your man Crathan, once again with another banger of a video. But yeah, that'll be it for this video, and I will see you guys all next time. Have a good night, everybody.